This is not my building, but this is where I park my car. I'm going out to do groceries. That's not how you say that. I was just looking at all the trees on this little ledge, just like growing in between these two rock walls. That one's like growing into the fence, kind of. I am always considering when I'm looking at nature in cities whether it is something that was put there by people or whether it kind of made its own way. I was born in Massachusetts, but I do not like telling people that. We moved before I was old enough to remember living here. I grew up on the coast of rural Maine, first on a tiny, desolate island with a population of 64, and then in a town of a few thousand called Damariscotta. The Maine wilderness is what made me who I am. When I moved to Boston, the first thing I noticed was how manufactured every bit of nature is. Cities are oppressive, and I do not think humans were meant to live like this. I do not think trees were meant to live like this either, but they still do. The nature I know is untamable. To find birch trees in my backyard in Maine, I would have to wade through a knitted sea of brambles, broken sticks, and fallen leaves. In the public garden, they are presented as a specimen, independent of a whole they were meant to be a part of. There are no paved paths in the nature I know. There are no labels or well-placed benches or street lamps. There are no honking horns and streets full of traffic just on the other side of a fence. Deliberately planting trees in certain spots, nailing a label to their flesh and hoping they stay like that forever is so silly. Wilderness in a city is not possible, so why do we keep trying to capture it? Nature is an enigma. Its persistence to grow where it is not wanted is a nuisance to most people, so they try to control it. If humans give an inch, plants will be there to fill it up. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. No matter how much we destroy the living conditions on this planet for ourselves, the trees are going to come back. They were here long before us, and they will be here long after. Even in Maine, I do not think wilderness as defined by the Wilderness Protection Act exists anymore. But I think someday again, it might.